A refurbished building in Lagos is shedding more light on the remarkable culture and history of the Yoruba people, who mainly reside in the country's southwest. From permanent collections to rotating exhibitions, experts say it will offer insights into the depth of Yoruba philosophy, art and tradition. But even more than that, perhaps, it helps blow away old and distorted narratives about African culture, giving them instead a fresh and vibrant character. CGTN's Deji Bademosi has more.
Named after a physician and nationalist of Sierra Leonean descent, the John Randle Centre for Yoruba Culture and History was once a swimming pool built in 1928. It was reopened last November after an extensive renovation. Today, it stands as a work of art and was intentionally designed to convey an important message.
The centre its primary obligation or responsibility is to really stand as an anchor point for Yoruba people, both locally and globally, as a space where they can take pride and anchor themselves and believe and understand that they are coming from great people and greatness. And then also at the same time, it's also playing the role of a space where other people get to also understand a bit more about the depth of Yoruba culture and the importance of Yoruba culture in human development generally.
Inside the museum, visitors encounter unique collections, symbolic artifacts, traditional art forms, and language-based installations, each with their own cultural significance.
The value of some of the works that you have here is not really in who made them, what is the notoriety of the artist, how long has it been here. We are showing things that are narrating a long history of people, from their origin story to how their conception of divinity, of spirituality, of language, of medicine, of social cohesion, of Ibeji, of marketplace, like how our ancestors have been able to conceptualize all of these different things is what we try to, in a very pedagogical way, to narrate around your movement around the space.
The collections in the museum are carefully and deliberately curated to celebrate the Yoruba culture and heritage, reflecting the past, present, and future.
Yoruba is beyond language. It's beyond what you speak. In Yoruba is the language, is the religion, right? Is the philosophy, right? The science, morals, character, everything laced in language, in word that comes out of your mouth, right? So we then need to let people see it.
In one section of the museum is a traditional shrine with some Yoruba deities, where visitors can learn more about what they stand for. And just beside it is this cluster of trees, which would be a traditional spot for storytelling in a typical Yoruba village. And if you want to learn about some basic items that might be on display at a traditional Yoruba market, this section is for you. And here, the complete outfit of a typical Yoruba king, complete with other paraphernalia of his office. But it's not just about the old. There are also spaces for the modern and contemporary, though usually with a traditional twist. On this giant screen, visitors can watch various displays of Yoruba masquerade. There's another one which uses virtual reality to speculate on the future of the Yoruba culture. Some visitors say they were blown away by it all.
This is my first time coming here, and my experience is there something like this in Lagos? And everything about culture, past and present. I could see all the Sango, Moremi, the Oba's crown, all the things that we used to see in the olden days, like the Kolo, so many things that I would like people to come here to see.
When you come into spaces like this, there is a certain kind of remembering that happens within your body. There's a ways at which your body itself is an archive. It stores all of those information and all of those memories. We want to make sure that when you enter into this space, there's almost a kind of awakening that happens within your body, and I think I've seen it happen many times.
The many exhibitions are interconnected and arranged in such a way that the moment a visitor arrives, they are taking on a remarkable journey of both discovery and celebration of the Yoruba culture. And experts say it helps give fresh modern perspectives to Africa's cultural heritage.
I think there is a distortion about our history and the narrative we often hear about African culture at large being demonic. I think when you come here, you get a good narrative and you understand really about our ancestors, our pantheons and our culture. So I think it's doing very well, wonderful job in trying to promote our heritage, in trying to promote and celebrate our culture.
Looking ahead, the centre says it aspires to grow beyond the cultural landmark in Lagos into a beacon for Nigeria and the wider world. It envisions a space where tradition and modernity seamlessly converge, ensuring that Yoruba heritage not only survives, but thrives in the hearts of future generations. Deji Bademasi, CGTN, Lagos, Nigeria.